Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. Shakur Stevenson says the only reason he hasn't fought one of the big names is because it's a testament to his greatness and the big names are avoiding him. I say his ass been hanging around Terrence Bud Crawford too goddamn long. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Catch us live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. We also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's get it cracking and let's get into the video. So, Shakur Stevenson was going back and forth with a fan on social media, and it's over this picture that was posted on Ring Magazine, I believe it was, where you got Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, and Ryan Garcia. And the caption said, you know, which one gonna have one of the best careers? And Shakur Stevenson was in the middle of the picture smiling, and he says, you know, a picture's worth 1,000 words. And what he's alluding to, like, he's the one in the middle, he's the big dog, you know, and basically he's the one that's reigning over all the other ones that's on the side of him. Tank up here on this corner, another fight, you know, everybody around him, and he in the center. Like, this is my show, I'm gonna be the one on top, I'm gonna be the one reigning supreme. I ain't got no problem with that, believe it or not, bro. You supposed to feel that way as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? If any one of them react to that picture with anything other than I'm that one, I'm that guy, I'm the one that's gonna be reigning over all these dudes, then you know, let it be known that I wouldn't like that shit. I should say, I lost my train of thought because I'm driving, y'all, my bad. But long story short, I ain't got no problem with the young man feeling like, nigga, I'm the best. Shit, what you mean? Like, pictures worth 1,000 words. So that little part ain't nothing to see there. He's supposed to believe in himself. He's supposed to think that he's the best. So I ain't got no issue with that. Now a fan got back at him and told him basically, like, yeah, you the only one in that picture that really ain't fought nobody. That ain't fought nobody else in the picture. And as we know, Tank Davis has fought Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia's fought Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia got 2 people on that picture on his resume. Devin Haney has fought Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney has fought Vasil Lomachenko. Teofimo Lopez has fought Lomachenko. He's fought Josh Taylor. So when it comes to names, Shakur Stevenson's names on his resume, although although he's the second most decorated fighter, well, no, I say he's the second most decorated fighter on that list. I'd say, well, no, because you got Loma and shit. Anyway, Shakur Stevenson accolades, you can match him up with a lot of those fighters, right? Devin Haney's the only one that's been undisputed. Both Loma and Teofimo have been unified. Teo's a 2-division champion. Loma's a 3-division champion. Shakur's a 3-division champion. So his accolades in boxing are right there with those guys. You know, he's definitely comparable, and he belongs up there on that picture. The issue is, does he? Why? You know, the issue is his resume, right? In terms of who he's actually fought. And Shakur Stevenson, in response to that fan, he says that the reason I'm the one that hasn't fought these guys is a testament to my greatness. Basically meaning these niggas are scared to fight me. And I call bullshit. Shakur Stevenson has been put in situations to decide between showing his greatness or making a business decision. And y'all know me, I will talk business on this channel all the time. I'm against fighters giving up their leverage. I believe you should get what you're worth. I believe you should make a smart decision. with that does come the consequences. If you decide to make that business decision, you can't really blame anyone else, right? And so what am I talking about? So Lomachenko, I think, didn't want no smoke with Shakur Stevenson. Loma didn't really want any smoke with Devin Haney. Loma thought T.O. was an easy mark, lost that fight, and he was put in a position to fight Devin Haney because he turned down the Kambosos fight, and he had the war with Ukraine, and Devin Haney was willing to take whatever it took to make that fight happen. Devin Haney is an interesting case study when it comes to Shakur Stevenson because I think they're both in similar positions, right? At this point in his career to where Devin was in his career. World champion, very good fighter, just not a huge name. Not somebody that anyone's going to be motivated to fight because of money or because of drawing power, right? His leverage is the fact that he's a champion. His leverage is the fact that he's a world champion. So that's how he's able to get fights. Well, Shakur's business decisions made him decide that he was going to petition the WBC instead of taking that bullshit offer from Devin Haney. Make no mistake about it. I believe it's a bullshit offer. That 75-25 shit, when the WBC mandatory is 70-30, that's bullshit to me. That's a bullshit offer that you're hoping someone doesn't accept. However, when you're in Shakur Stevenson's position and you decide business over legacy, like my legacy is, I feel like I'm worth more than this, but this is a shot at undisputed and to make everything through the lightweight division go through me. The business decision is, nigga, 75-25, that ain't even my mandatory split. Let me go to the WBC. You overplay your hand, you overplay your hand, and Devin Haney ends up dipping the fuck out on you. So that's a fight you missed out on because you made a business decision. That's not to say that Devin Haney wasn't full of shit. And you can blame him as much as you want if you're a Shakur fan, but at some point we got to ask ourselves, and I ask Shakur fans this all the time, at what point do you stop crying about your favorite fighter being ducked before you tell your favorite fighter that he got to change his behavior to make himself hard to or impossible to duck? We fast forward another situation. Him and his team get the phone call for the biggest fight in the lightweight division, which is the Tank Davis fight. There's some different stories as to this happened over here, that happened over there. Oh, we offered a one fight deal. I didn't get an offer at all. We just waiting on them to call back. They never called back. Yada, 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 blah, 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 right? I'm not even here to litigate that, debate that. We've done that. I've cooked that. That's not the point. But what is not up for debate is he didn't press for the fight. He acted like he was cool not getting it. He didn't press for the Tank Davis fight as hard when he was free as he did when he was tied up under Top Rank. To me, that's a telling sign. A lot of y'all let shit go over y'all head, but whatever, bro. I just know that when he got the opportunity to become a free agent, he chose security and money over chasing legacy. Top Rank had all the fighters for him. He said that was a lowball offer. PBC has the Tank fight for him. He said they called him and they never called him back. He didn't press the issue publicly or privately. Again, another bad decision in my humble estimation. And you can say, well, KO, how do you know this? What's going on? Why are you making this? Here's why, bro. Why I'm making these opinions and letting them be known about this situation. And why I disagree with, they didn't fight me, it's a testament to my greatness. No. Some of that can be true, but what's really true is you're making bad decisions, bro. With your business and with going after the fights you claim you want. You're choosing money and business decisions and security over chasing the bag. Over chasing the big fight. With the Tank situation, why I stand more so than anything is I watched Shakur Stevenson tweet about arbitrary shit that don't mean nothing, like this fucking video. Like this video, he'll tweet about a picture, bro. We're doing a whole video right now because he tweeted about a picture, got a response, and he responded to it, right? But not one time did he be like, yo, I'm out here as a free agent. I'm trying to meet with these people to get these fights. They won't even meet with me. I sat down with Tank Davis' team. I sat down with Premier Boxing Champions. They wouldn't even offer Tank on the table. Tank Davis' team called me and they never called me back, bro. He didn't tweet none of that shit. He didn't say none of that shit publicly until somebody asked him if Tank Davis' team reached out to him. But he talked publicly about everything else. That's why I call bullshit on the whole situation on Shakur's behalf. Same with Top Rank. Oh, they offered me 5-fight deal, $3 million a year. That's a lowball deal. Then there's reports coming out that he got paid less than that for his fight with Cordino when that was supposed to happen. Then when he actually fought Padley, he got paid less than $3 million according to reports. Yeah, you know, you could take him with a grain of salt or whatever. But what I'm saying is, why didn't he say, yeah, they offered me a 5-fight deal? I countered back and I asked for this name with a shorter term deal, and they told me no. You can't find him saying that anything anywhere else, but he'll take whatever opportunity he can to call out everything else that he see wrong with the sport of boxing or he see wrong with fighters. So I call bullshit on that. He signs to Eddie Hearn, who has no fighters for him, and now the biggest fight that we think he can probably get is a fight that we have to depend on Oscar De La Hoya to give to him. But he didn't want to fuck with Oscar directly, though, to make the fight easier to make. So he's making decisions that are making fights harder to be made for him, because he's making decisions like he's a big name star that generates revenue in the sport of boxing, when in reality, he's a world champion that's not a draw. There's not a lot of draws in the sport of boxing. And when you're not one, you have to move a certain way. And what he's doing is making himself easier to make fights not have to happen. Because in order to get a fight with Shakur Stevenson, you have to go by party through it. You got to go through somebody else to get to his promoter to make the fight. If Teofimo Lopez were to want to fight Shakur Stevenson, it'd have to be through Bob Arum, Top Rank. They'd have to reach out to Eddie Hearn Matchroom. Eddie Hearn Matchroom have to get Shakur on board, but now Teo want this, Shakur want this, so now they may have to get Turkey involved. You see how many hands has to be in that pie to make that fight happen? He want to fight Ryan Garcia. Hypothetically, you gotta get goddamn Oscar De La Hoya involved. Eddie Hearn don't like working together, so now you got to bring Turkey involved. Shakur want this, Ryan want this, A side, B side, whatever, what weight class, all this. You got to do all this extra shit for something like that to happen. Tank and Shakur, perfect opportunity to go after what you want as a free agent when you was free. Now you go sign Eddie Hearn in Matchroom. Now it's like, okay, now Tank Team got to get Eddie Hearn Matchroom involved. Now I got to be Prime Video, a joint with the Zone and shit. Now you making shit hard to make. It's very similar to his big bro Bud, bro. Very similar to his big bro Bud when I was criticizing what Bud Crawford did. Oh, y'all ducking me. Y'all don't want no smoke. Y'all don't want no smoke. Oh, I'm a free agent in 2018. Let me sign over here with Top Rank where they ain't got one welterweight but Jeff Horn. All the fights I want, from Manny Pacquiao to Keith Thurman to Earl Spence Jr. to Sean Porter to Danny Garcia, those are all PBC fighters. But let me go sign over here to Top Rank and then cry that everybody's ducking me for years. Even though I made the business decision of going after my high guarantees and putting myself in a position to where all the fights that I wanted to get made were cross-platform, cross-promotional fights. Shakur Stevenson is making the same types of decisions. And I think that has more to do with him not getting the opportunities that him and his fans want to see him get than these big names just ducking him. Sorry, bro. He'll be a free agent. Like I said, at the end of his Top Rank stint, I said, yo, all this talking, we're going to find out what he really wants by his actions. If he really wants the fights he claimed, he'll go to where they at. He didn't do it. Same shit applies. He claims he has one fight on this Matchroom deal. I call cap on that, but I hope I'm wrong, because I want to see Shakur as a free agent. I want him to go after the big fights. So he has one fight on this deal with Matchroom. Once this deal is up, we'll know what he truly wants by what he chooses to pursue, how he behaves during free agency, and then ultimately what decision that he makes. That's it. I don't think it's too much to ask from a fighter that tweets out everything under the sun to say, yo, I'm trying to go meet with this company over here because I want this, and this fight. Yo, I met with them and these dudes ducking. They don't even want to put people on the contract for me. They just want me to sign the contract with no goddamn names on the contract and just give me a 2-fight deal and I don't even know the opponents. Oh, then we cooking them for that. But he has to move a certain way and behave a certain way because you got to prove that you really want what you say you want. So I can't wait to see this next chapter. Hopefully he comes out of this contract unscathed. He's able to still be undefeated, still be a world champion, so we can see what his next move is. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Shakur says he ain't getting none of them big names because it's a testament to his greatness. I say he's having a hard time getting big names because he keeps making stupid-ass business decisions. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all soon. Devontae Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.